What's going on, player? What's going on, player? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Evan King, and we back with another one. Shit, man. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about the whole McMama being mad about the baby daddy and that whole situation going viral. Everybody's talking about it. Whatever. So I figured why not make a reaction video to it and see and just share my personal opinion, share my thoughts. Might be a little strong, but who cares? About this whole altercation that went down a couple of days ago. Or has it been a week? Nonetheless, I hope you guys are doing good. Please hook a brother up or hold a brother down by simply subscribing to the channel. Like I always say, I'm consistent at this point. I'm just consistent. Like, I don't know. Here we go.
Every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids?
Right off the bat, just right off the bat, like, why do you want to record this? You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like, my whole standpoint when I originally first heard this, like, all my other reactions I've never seen before. This I've heard about, I've seen it in passing, but I haven't watched it in its entirety. But like, why would you want to record your baby father in this moment? It's like, you're chasing clout, and it's like, I don't know you understood the kind of clout that you were about to get, but here we are.
How come you can't feed my other kids at McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there.
She said, you're not about to make my kids feel left out. I already got a headache. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confused, bro. Like, I'm really confused. Like, he's bringing his child, like, food. He's bringing his child McDonald's. I'm pretty sure it's a Happy Meal. Kids love Happy Meals. Kids like little toys in their with their food and shit like that. I just don't understand why you're already at 100 if he's taking care of his child. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I'm just trying to figure out, why are you already at a hostile 100 and the man ain't even come out the car yet?
I bet you he don't even... I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody.
I'm finna expose him because that's what the world needs. Because the world needs to care about your relationship, that you feel the need to expose the man that's the father of your child. Who's really getting exposed here?
What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
If it ain't it though.
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
What do you mean? I ain't gonna. I think the whole male population was standing behind him when he said, "What do you mean? What about your other kids?" I just don't understand the notion that some women have, where they think that just because you're the father of one child or you take care of one child, that you're obligated to take care of. What's the caption say? Four. Like, I would have understood it had we been together. We're still together. We're still in a relationship. So if I take you out and I decide to take the kids out as a family, we all go out together. Everybody eating. We're together. I'm getting something, you getting something, and the kids are benefiting from it, right? We're together. But if we ain't together, I ain't obligated to have to do shit. In fact, my only obligation is the kid that I bear, the kid that I'm responsible for, the one that, shares my DNA, and I signed the birth certificates. That's my kid. Like, I just need people to understand that we're now in a world where we have women, and she's black because I seen a video of her making a rebuttal towards this viral moment. But we now live in a generation where we're now condemning fathers for actually taking care of their kids. Like, that's how bad it's gotten. Like, he's actually taking care of his kids, and he's getting flack like this.
Okay, but them your kids' siblings, though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them my kids, them your kids' siblings, though.
So what you?
So he finna, my
just
other kids
loud.
finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't get my food stamps to the 7th.
Like, how is that his problem? How's that his problem? Like, you know, putting your personal business out there. How is that his problem? You don't get your food stamps till the 7th. He's coming to deliver McDonald's to his son, and you getting at him for not bringing food to your other kids. Now, I ain't gonna front. Me personally, if I have the bread and I'm in a good mood, everybody eating. It's on me. Right? It's on me. Why not? But you could just kind of tell that they probably had like a little petty going back and forth throughout their relationship, because she already knew what he was going to do before he hopped out the car. So, and she's recording him in this moment, which is the ultimate sign of disrespect and just typical petty behavior. So you could kind of see that this has been going back and forth way before this moment.
Is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out, though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help him. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids?
How are you helping out your son if you're only getting food for just help out? Like, maybe there was a loss of communication that we're not like privy to in this moment, but the man was just delivering food to his kid. I don't know, like, I guess that's helping.
His siblings. Them are his siblings, though. He not finna eat in front of all his other siblings, and they're not eating no McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car.
Her voice is annoying as hell. And like, and here's the alternative, right? Thinking logically, as most men tend to do. He says, well, he doesn't have to eat in front of the other kids. How about just bring him out and he could eat in the car? And her instant reaction is like, I ain't hearing shit you talking about, bro. No. So at this point, you're not even trying to resolve the situation. You're not working with me. You're just against me off the bat. And I just don't understand. If you have 4 kids and one of them are mine, where are the fathers of the other 3 kids that you're responsible for? Do you realize that he's not responsible for the other 3 kids that he didn't bear with you? So I don't get this attempt at embarrassing him. I'm confused, bruh. Like, I really am.
You're not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I can't bring my son food? I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
And that's being polite. That's being polite. Let's be honest. And I'm pretty sure there are women that are going to be tapping into this, but let's be honest. He's being nice in this moment.
How is that shit dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're going to bring...
She ain't here. Once again, she ain't here now. One thing. Where are the father of those other kids at? And this is where we got to hold women's feet to the flame. It's like, where's the decision making? Where's the accountability? Like, where are the father of those other kids? Maybe if you were better judgment, if you had a better judgment and character, you would pick out better fathers that could take care of their responsibilities and not try to pin all of it on one man in this moment in which you're trying to record him for clout. Huh?
One, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
Yes, because it ain't Thanksgiving. What the hell?
You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That was the 11th? She said the 7th.
Yeah, they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me. Yes, you did.
I'll give her 1 point. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and ridicule her for that, but like, when women say, hey, you knew what you were getting into when you decided to have a kid with me. And I was telling my homeboy this shit the other day. I was like, yo, bro, everybody that's in a relationship with someone that's like semi-toxic or semi-crazy, there's always a red sign that we ignore. There's always a red flag. There's always a red flag that you ignore. It was either something about her decision making, something about her attitude, something about her pettiness, as we're watching it be displayed right here. There's always a red flag. So when she says you knew what you were getting into, I kind of give her some brownie points. But then again, people change. People change like the weather, and nothing changes a relationship like a child. So there's a good chance, there's a good possibility he didn't see this side of her until he became a father of one of her kids. But then again, she already had 3.
With me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, my IQ is dropping. I'm feeling to expose you because you think you're a good daddy. So bringing food to take care of my child with you, probably his favorite kind of food, because you know kids love McDonald's. I'm bringing my child McDonald's, and you're trying to expose me as not being a good father, as if that's the way to go about building a healthy relationship for our kids. That you're willing to record me and put me on the internet so your little friends, your broke ass homegirls, could ridicule me and shit on me. I just don't understand why we're still trying to break the black man down. I just don't understand. Like in this instance, I'm not talking about anything that you see on any other like platform or any other scenario, but why are we trying to break this man down for clearly doing what he's obligated to do, which is take care of his child? What's there to expose?
It's a food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had one or two, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the? You all like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, though.
I ain't go front. I saw this stat, and don't hold my feet to the flames, but I saw this stat that said like the average kid in America costs about $75K a year. So when he started counting them children up, like, yo, I would have understood if it was 1 or 2, but Shorty, you got 4? I felt that. Hey, I could get 1 or 2 burgers, but if we're talking a family meal, I'm gonna have to bow out.
Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
So that means
Yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Her voice is annoying.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel the way about him eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the
Send him down
room.
to the car. He ain't got to eat in front of his brothers and sisters.
Send him to the car, sweetheart.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here.
I wouldn't even trust giving her
Here.
that shit.
Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
Like, what are we doing? So now your child doesn't eat anything because that solves the problem? Because you're not willing to take accountability for your other 3 kids in which you're the mother of? So now nobody eats because you're upset that he didn't provide food for the other 3 kids that aren't his? And you feel like he's obligated to take care of them even though you guys are separated because simply those are your child's siblings. So now nobody eats.
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a. Like, you're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that shit.
I just, like, again, this is what I'm saying. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, she probably is mad that she don't got her food stamps more than she's mad that this man brought 1 burger from 1 child. Like, I just don't get the level of disrespect. I don't know how she thinks this helps this situation because it's like you're recording me, you're trying to belittle me publicly, and now the food that I brought to take care of my child, which I'm pretty sure just by her energy, you could tell brother man on child support. Come on, we're not even gonna get into that. But the mere fact that you willing to throw the food on the floor because you're so upset that he didn't provide food for the other kids, oh man. I swear it's like some men, like it's like only men live in reality and we have to deal with things logically. And listen, I'm not team misogyny here, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at examples like that, you could just kind of tell, you could kind of see why men, or black men specifically, are starting to gravitate outside of dating black women because of that attitude, because of the negative, angry black woman scenario. It's just fucking toxic, bro. How did we get to this point? You know what I'm saying? How did we get to this point? We are not together. I think I'm doing my job by providing food for my child. I thought that's what men are supposed to do. You know, I mean, it's a reason why, you know, we've been doing this whole paternity thing since the beginning of time. I mean, my time goes as far as Maury, but there's a reason why men like to know whether or not they're the father of the child before they take care of them. We're not like women. We're not natural nurturers. You know what I'm saying? We go for things based off of fact. Yo, if he's mine, it's my responsibility. That's it. But if he ain't mine, that's my option. And sometimes I feel like women tend to, like, whenever they're dating a man with a child, they welcome the other child into their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just gradually welcome him in, because that's what mothers do. That's what women do. Like, it kind of falls in their ballpark. Men don't operate on that same channel. Not all men necessarily. So if he wants to bring food for your other kids, that's his choice. Same way as if you're dating a man with a child and you want to take him in, that's your choice. He is not obligated to have to take care of children that does not belong to him. That's why men are out here getting tested every single day to find out if they're the father of a kid or not. Because we ain't trying to lose any more money than we have to, because of the expectations that society lays on us to have to be a provider anyway. Last thing we want is money going to a child that ain't ours and bailing the next man out. Huh?
Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He not finna do that. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Bye, stupid.
Just toxic. Just absolutely toxic. I knew this video was gonna trigger me. I appreciate you guys for rocking out, but like, seriously, leave in the comment section who's wrong in this situation. Please share your opinions. I need opinions. Is it me or is the world flat? Anyways, appreciate you guys for rocking out with your boy. I'm probably gonna start doing more reaction videos to content like this. But my God, I feel like I gotta read a book to just increase my IQ back again, because that one was heavy. Mamba out.